just wanted to let you know real quick that we had the bake sale this last Sunday and unlocked the second day of it. So we will be doing the second half of the bake sale this coming Saturday, which is September 29th, a Saturday over at twitch.tv/The Crit Show. We'll start that at 4 p.m. Eastern and go until midnight. We have unlocked a bunch of stuff. We're making up a whole new slew of things to unlock, and we were also able to reveal why exactly we were doing the bake sale. And the bake sale's purpose, for those of you who weren't able to turn in, we have discovered in the past that we love recording in person, and we oftentimes encounter people that we want to work with, but they don't live close to us, and so this money is being set aside specifically to cover the cost of travel for people who will be joining us in future games, including somebody who will be joining us in Season 8. We also announced the theme of Season 8, and we announced the game system that we're going to play, but that's all over at twitch.tv/The Crit Show, and we'll be streaming again this Saturday if you care to join us, but those other things I will talk about more on another intro when I'm not busy trying to come up with more unlocks and rewards for the Bake Sale Part 2 that's in just a couple of days. Enjoy the episode. Ring 4, the Hall of Shattered Souls. You step into a vast temple gallery where the ice walls are jagged and fractured, trapping dozens of cracked, splintered human souls with dying eyes. These spirits do not just stare. They radiate an agonizing psychic resonance, weeping out loud as they relive the exact moment before this place of warmth was stripped away from them. In the center of the hall, a small, unnatural brazier burns with a flickering blue divine flame that radiates real warmth, offering a tempting respite from the cold, even as the heat visibly destabilizes the brittle ice walls holding back this fractured, screaming horde.
Okay, that is flame we should not touch.
Wonderful. So the urn could have been helpful?
Perhaps.
It also could have been our demise. I mean, it was surrounded by ghosts.
I knew I should have touched it. I know I've already talked about this, but I really feel like...
We can always go back. You want to go back to scary Templar men who cry stone? Okay.
No, that's not what I want to do. Let's just keep going.
How close can we get to this? I assume if we feel its warmth, then that's, well, bad.
I mean, if the rumors you heard were true, I wouldn't go anywhere near that flame.
As the two of you are staring ahead at this flame in the brazier, is everybody looking at it, or just Cassian and Talia as they discuss it?
I think that Vero and I were having our back and forth fighting about the urn in the back, so I don't think we're looking forward. I think we're looking directly at each other and bickering.
Yeah. As the two of you look at this blue flame, it grows a bit larger, and you can feel the warmth coming off of it. But you can also see that as the warmth of it grows, the ice on the walls melts more and more. Let's start with Cassian. Which of your companions do you look at and realize that you would be entirely willing to sacrifice them just to feel 5 minutes of the warmth being exuded by this flame?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. I think Maradi and Vero have both shown a lot of their capabilities so far on this expedition, with Maradi's vigilance and Vero's strength, that I think Talia would be the one that I would be somewhat comfortable sacrificing.
What about Talia?
Funny you should say that. I'm the spider. I know a few secrets from my days as a cupbearer, and I don't need any distractions for the chosen heir.
You son of a gun. Can I ritual cast circle on myself?
Sure, for what purpose?
I don't trust this fire.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is going to be a risk roll. There is absolutely a dark die because anytime you use a ritual, you have to use a dark die. Do you have a skill that would help you with this?
I have ritual as a skill, so yes.
Sure. What could go wrong with them casting a circle of salt in a room of ice? He asks.
If I had a nickel for every time I didn't think things through on this podcast.
if this is a possibility, I think it causes the trust of the three of us to go down considerably in you if you're only protecting yourself.
Man, that's good.
That's
I
real good.
I think that's it. I think it's just the simple fact is that you all see and realize they are protecting only themselves. A devil's bargain, man, that's too good. I think my devil's bargain is that one person absolutely notices, and fate would decide. A die would decide who.
I don't think I'll take it.
Roll one light die and one dark die.
Oh boy. That's a 6 on the dark and a 2 on the light.
Oh.
Can I re-roll that shit?
Yeah, so you can absolutely roll it. Add another dark die.
And that was so worth it.
I can't
That's
believe
crazy.
that.
That was a 1 and a 2 on the dark dice and a 5 on the light.
Incredibly lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are able to cast this ritual circle around yourself by sprinkling the salt onto the ground. I think the complication here is that just like with a regular circle of salt, you can't cross it. Like once you cross it, it's broken. You wouldn't be able to leave and come back into it. So you're safe as long as you're standing in this spot. But if you want to move through the room, if you want to physically interact with any other hunters, if anything comes towards you, you could easily get trapped here. Marathi and Vero, as you were having this argument about the flame previously and this flame, this psychological vertigo hits you as the argument seems to reverberate off the walls and be amplified by the voices inside of the walls. As you look at each other, you both start to shift and morph. You see each other as these jagged, tattered human remains covered in ice and black skin, screaming, raging at one another. What thing do you do reflexively to protect yourself before the hallucination clears?
I think it's a physical pushback or a reflex of, away.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I might kind of tuck and roll down with her knowing that she's not a super strong person, so she's kind of I'm going to dive out of the way.
I think this is a contest roll. It seems like these are kind of in conflict. So, do you have a skill or equipment that makes this contest easier for you?
Strength.
Yeah.
I have willpower. No. That
don't.
doesn't make sense.
Listen, I appreciate the honesty.
I could say vigilance again. I can kind of predict his moves, see
Sure.
where this thing is going.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so you each take one light die for that, and then you also take one light die for every ruin you currently have.
Whoa.
Oh, you have more than I do.
So I need 5 total.
Okay, I have 4 light dice.
Oh, don't roll yet. We're not done.
Oh.
Now the dark dice. So I think this contest is inherently dangerous because you are amidst these frozen walls, these shattered pieces, these souls that are fighting to get out of the walls. So you're going to add a dark die. And then on top of that, you can add as many dark die as you're willing to risk.
Oh.
Is it a accumulation total of all the dice versus their accumulation total, or just highest of any of the dice?
So that's a great question. So the winner is whoever has the most 6s total. If that's tied, it then goes to whoever has the most 5s, and so on and so on.
Nice.
Yahtzee rule. Okay.
And no, the ramification of this is for each dark die that you roll, each one of them that shows a 1, you mark ruin.
Whoa.
I think I'm going to stick with my just 4 dice that I get. So I have 1. Oh, no, I have 5. So I have 1 dark dice and 4 light dice.
I'm going to take a dark dice, so I'm sitting at 5 and 2.
Okay. So the question that I need to ask you before you both roll is, what's at stake here? What do you get from winning? What do you give up from losing? And I will say, whatever is at stake as a plus or a minus has to be agreed upon by the two of you. So it won't be a separate set for each of you.
What if whoever wins will be able to see through the hallucinations better? They're not going to be tricked as easily into whatever we were just tricked into, to believing the person who we were talking to all of a sudden is no longer that person.
Okay.
Maybe that's a positive?
Yeah?
Yeah, because it seems like the thing at stake here is like an injury or a condition that
Right.
someone's bound to get hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and so it seems to me that the thing here that is at stake is a condition. It's something physically bad happens between the two of you. Whoever wins does not take the condition. Whoever loses the fight gets some kind of condition from the physical ramifications of this.
Sure, yeah. That
Agreed.
makes sense.
All right, let's roll those dice.
0 6s.
I have 2 6s, so suck it.
Oh.
On your dark dice, if you have a 1, mark a point of ruin.
Nope.
No ones.
All right.
I would like to say I have 4 4s, which I think is fun.
Okay, that's really cool.
That's got to count for something.
If we would have gotten to the 4s, I would have totally won.
I think to go along with the conditions that you have previously gotten, as you lunge at this creature that is Maradi, but you don't realize that, you partially impale yourself on a sharp piece of ice that is sticking out of the ground, and your condition is soul cleft. Your spirit is fractured, leaving you feeling detached from your own body. And I think part of that is that in that blunt trauma, that lingering spirit from the priest grabs hold a little more and gives you that feeling of almost watching yourself from outside of your own body.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So, Maradi, you snap out of this as Vero hits the ground and you see a little bit of blood coming out from underneath him onto the ice.
Are you all right, Vero?
Yeah, where'd that thing go?
I don't know. I think I saw you looked like one of the creatures.
Well, and you looked like one of the creatures, but scarier.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. I'm sorry. I'm a little shaken is all. I'm fine.
This place is testing our minds just as much as our bodies. We have to move quickly. And if this flame does what you say, we need to move very quickly because I can feel the warmth of it from here.
Okay, then let's push on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fearless leader, Cassian.
Me?
Yeah, you've been taking the torch the whole time.
Well, I mean, someone else is welcome to have the torch.
I don't know. You've been leading us very well.
Do we know where we're wanting to go to get out of here? Or, I mean, I can poke around, but that fire is awfully bright.
With that thought, I kind of want to look at this stretch ahead and where the brazier is burning and try to understand if there is a path like around it or whether it is just inexorably funneling us to be close to it. Like I'm trying to look at what is the way to not fall under its embrace and still continue past through these halls.
Yeah, this brazier is at the center of the hall. You would have to go past it to continue on through the hall.
We're going to have to move through this space. What if we were to literally roll in the ice? What if we were to get some of the frost from the very floor and hold it close to our skin, keep the chill on us as we move past it as quickly as we can?
Yes, not embrace the heat.
Okay, I just start bending down and automatically start doing it.
And try not to listen to this shrieking. That's its own problem, if we can also somehow stuff our ears with cloth or something.
Does it feel like it's activated by looking at it, or is it in the aura of the heat that's causing the issues?
I don't know how to say this. There are no issues.
Okay.
Just that you all saw a blue flame, and then everything else has been character speculation.
Okay. Wonderful.
The flame.
Okay, can we just go? Can we just move through this place now?
We do need to move quickly, yes.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I'm going to just literally like put my fingers in my ears, seeing these two having had this sort of bizarre spat and hearing all of this bizarre kind of shrieking, and I'm just going to run.
What's everybody else doing?
I'll walk down the hall. It's like a quicker pace. I'm not going to dead sprint, but I'm going to keep as close to the wall as I can, keeping as far away as I can from the flame.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same thing. Press as close as I can to the wall and try to stay as out of its reach as I can.
And I'll be bringing up the rear. I think the leaden feet and the soul cleft are really starting to affect. That's why he's moving slower. He's a little bit lethargic. It's just kind of taking longer. He's shorter of temper.
Yeah. And so are you joining in with the other two kind of pressing against the wall, trying to...
Totally.
Okay. let's start with Talia. Give me a risk roll to make your way quickly through this hall with all of these shrieking souls in the wall, this blue flame in the middle of the hallway.
All right.
So, do you have a skill that would be useful?
Traps. Like, I think that this is, in her mind, at least at the moment, is like, if the rumor is true, like getting close to the flame, the same way that we could have gotten close to the urn would have been safety, but now I think that that's part of the trap too. The shrieking just affected them, so I am just literally trying to double down on avoiding both of these traps of, la la la, fingers in ear, and get past the fire as fast as I can.
Man, I don't think that works.
Oh no!
Because hear me out. This can be an open dialogue.
Yeah.
Is a trap skill useful if there's no trap?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So this is totally meta knowledge, but like if a character
Sure.
is looking for traps but there's no trap present, is that a useful skill?
I would say no.
That's the end of my sentence.
With the addendum of, is there a risk roll if there's no traps that I'm trying to avoid to get through it?
Yes, because it's not traps that are the problem.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Then how about for a skill surprise? I'm running.
Oh, whoa.
Surprise these spirits. They won't know I'm coming.
She's so fast.
Yeah, then I don't think so.
So sprinting quickly down this hallway, trying to get through, plugging the ears, trying to avoid the flame. What could go wrong?
You could trip and break your little head open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sprinting on ice. Like, I could literally just get tripped up, and it takes me a lot longer than those being careful.
And on top of that, because you are clearly creating a very obvious distance between the three of us and you getting separated, something dividing us coming down as you're ahead.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too, that this is a you could get separated thing.
Okay.
You're sprinting, you're averting your eyes, you're plugging your ears. There's almost no way for them to tell you, hey, you're going too fast, or you took a different door, or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Are you willing to risk your mind or body?
Oh, it's already happening.
Like always.
Yeah.
Devil's bargain.
I'm going to have to take it.
You don't have to. Just know that you might take a ruin if you succeed.
Yeah.
And then you just keep re-rolling and adding more. A devil's bargain. I think that you will become convinced that one of them is an enemy of the frost, that the reason they're not moving with you quickly through this is that they want to hinder you from reaching your goal and restoring the frost.
Well, that's just a gift. That's not a devil's bargain. That's just a bargain.
And I think that fate will decide which one,
Okay.
who it is.
Okay.
And so yeah, add a light die. So you got one light die and one dark die. But first, man, why don't you roll me a d6 unrelated to this?
Oh, God.
Or I
does
guess
any-
I could do it.
Okay.
If that would make you feel better.
Sure.
Okay.
Don't look at me like that.
No, yeah. Yeah, you're almost positive as you make this sprint that Cassian is an enemy of the ice.
Oh, my goodness.
I did just destroy the temple, so I guess that makes sense.
That's very true.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Let's see this roll.
Oh, brother.
Fails across the board here.
Oh, what you got?
3 on my dark die is the highest.
Ooh. Would you like to roll again, adding another dark die?
It worked for me. It could work for you.
I can't think of anything I'd rather do,
Yeah.
if we're being honest.
All right. So go again. One more dark die.
All right. Okay, well, still dark die high, but I got 5s
Okay.
on both of them and a 2 on my light.
All right. So mark a ruin. You are successful, but there is a complication. I think the complication is that you lose track of something. Something that you carried with you gets left behind in the rush, and you carried precious little with you from the temple.
Okay.
As the other three of you press up against the wall and start to slide your way down past the flame, your backs pressed against these icy walls, you feel hands gripping you, pulling you in, trying to, again, steal the warmth from your body. You feel the ice flow through your veins. You feel bones start to shatter as skin cracks and your eyes frost over. Everybody give me a ruin roll.
Lower.
2.
I got a 5, so I go up to 4 ruin.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think that as you pull yourself away from this wall, Maradi, you take a condition, frost weeping. You find that your eyes just stream bloody tears that freeze down your cheeks, creating this permanent design, leaving droplets behind you as you move. But you are also leading this group, so I'm going to ask you for a risk roll to move everybody down through past the fire. Do you have any skills that would be of benefit here?
I think since she thinks the blue flame is like going to try to invade her mind, can I use willpower here where she's like trying to mentally fight against the nature of the flame so it doesn't take over her brain?
Boy, that brings us back to the same question we had with Tass.
Huh.
Is there a useful die added? The character thinks it's a useful skill, but the player discovers that it's not. I think we have to roll the same direction. I think no.
Okay.
Are you willing to risk your mind or your body?
Yes.
Okay. What could go wrong leading everybody down the hall, trying to stay as far away from this flame, but also maybe trying to give yourself just a hair of breath between your body and the wall?
I'm starting to think that the flame is actually not the biggest threat that we could come across in this room.
Or it's a threat at all.
Or that mostly.
I mean, could it be something like the flame goes out? Maybe that is a bad thing?
Yeah. I think on this fail, the flame goes out.
Nice.
Okay.
And a devil's bargain. It is so cold in here, and so cold that if things go poorly, the brazier could go out. So I think the devil's bargain is that your torch goes out.
Kieran is giving me the most pleading eyes I think I've ever seen.
I mean, like, you can do that. We have matches, but also I'm so scared if we don't have any light.
That is so true. We do have matches. And we have the light of the brazier currently.
Hey, you do what your heart desires.
Um,
I'm just so scared.
well, you guys are with me. Do you want to help me at all? You know?
Oh my gosh.
If I can't take my...
No, that's so fair.
I will definitely help.
Okay, how so?
I think I will keep an eye on the wall of souls as we're passing to like warn to see if I can see any of them lunging for any of us at any time. Be like, now, like, move away now, like now, something like that.
I'm holding the torch, so maybe being around actual fire instead of whatever the blue flame situation is going to help us.
I think that is only viable if they don't take the devil's bargain.
Hey, that's up to you, big dog.
And I will say now, for the record, those of you listening at home who have not yet played this or think about playing it, the help out roll can be made after the fact, but man, this is the 3rd episode, and this is how we did it, so this is how we're going to keep doing it.
We're in too deep.
Brutal. We're playing this game on hard mode.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Now we might die.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no, because there's prompts I forgot to give you guys in the first couple rings. What are you going to do?
Yeah. It all evens out.
Yeah.
Perfectly balanced.
I forget things that are beneficial to you. I forget things that are beneficial to the story. It all balances out.
It's okay.
And we forget what fire is dangerous and what fire is good here.
Or you ignore the fact that I told you that there's one helpful treasure in every room.
Yeah, exactly. It's your call.
I mean, if you help me, then the torch doesn't have to go out.
Okay, I'll help.
All right. So each of you give me 1 light die roll, and then you 1 dark, 1 light.
I got a 6.
Oh, hell yeah.
A 2. Oh, crap.
Fuck.
Oh,
Okay, so my light was 1 and my dark is 2.
So my first question is, are you keeping that roll?
Joe, how you feeling over there?
I feel good. I feel fine. I feel like no. I think keep it. I'm perfectly fine.
Well, yeah, because honestly, okay, I'm at 4 as well. So if it's not you, it could be me.
Yeah.
I'm also at 4, so if you re-roll that also could be me.
Okay, yeah, I think it was bound to hit one of us.
And I will happily be hit.
Okay.
And then betray us later.
Yeah.
So is that 2 of you at 5 now?
Yeah.
Just throw it out there. There is a new roll available to only the 2 of you.
Mm.
We'll get to that later. All right. So yeah, mark 1 ruin. this is successful. Describe to me how you make your way safely past this flame without touching the walls of these souls that seem to be piecing themselves back together, reaching out, grasping for you.
I think she's still wary of the flame, and they're all probably kind of touching each other and grasping on as they pull each other in and out of the wall, especially as like Vero is like pointing things out to us. Maybe he's like physically grabbing us and pulling us around, and I'm just kind of inching my way forward until we're finally free of the room. And I think I just breathe a sigh of relief once the flame is past.
Ring 5, the Flameless Hearth. The inner sanctum opens into a colossal cathedral-like dome of ice, dominated by the towering corpse of the god of hope and hearth, sat upon a throne of iron, wood, and stone. Within the god's hollow chest cavity, the heart of the hearth pulses with a blinding blue radiance. Upon hearing a terrible cosmic secret that would unravel the minds of any living being, the deity performed one final desperate act of sanity. It used its own hands to tear open its massive rib cage, then willingly extinguished its own divine hearth, creating the Heart of Frost, converting its ultimate power of warmth into a vacuum of absolute cold. By inverting its fundamental nature, the deity sacrificed its life to lock the terrible truth into its own mind before it could spread. The massive, jagged ribs are still held apart by the god's frozen hands like a sprung trap, looking as though they could slam violently shut at any moment, a permanent monument to the sacrifice that locked the maddening truth away forever.
So this is the flame you're not supposed to touch.
No, I think this is what we're trying to get.
Okay.
I think we're here, guys. I think it's time.
If there was anything that would be heart adjacent, I guess it would be this.
Yes, I mean, it does seem evident. And I think I'm looking very confused seeing this display, knowing that I'm looking for Tanalot's temple, but this is something else. And then I think I just start laughing and nodding. I understand now. Of course. And I look to the other three. Are you familiar with the goddess, Tanalot? The goddess of thievery and deceit?
No.
I was never meant to restore her temple. I was meant to take this one and make it hers.
It's a lovely space. I'm sure she'll love it.
Are you saying you're going to stay here when we leave?
No, we have to get this out of here so that I can come back.
That's going to be a problem.
Why?
Because this is my deity?
It was your deity.
I see.
He's ripped himself apart, which is noble and wonderful. Whatever he did here was for a purpose, but look at him. Your deity left you.
He looks amazing. Look how strong he was. He ripped open his own rib cage. What are you even talking about? You just go around and steal stuff and claim it as yours.
You're literally here to steal stuff, not me. If you truly are so intrinsically tied to this, then it should be an honor to take his heart and leave this place and seed him elsewhere. This place is cursed. It is not for gods like him any longer.
I think I'm making my way to grab the heart.
All right, give me a risk roll. Do you have a skill that is helpful here?
Grubby fingers.
I'll try strength, fighting my conditions, etc.
Oh, okay. What could go wrong?
I feel like tensions are at an all-time high in this group, so it wouldn't surprise me if someone tried to kill someone else. Not saying that's me.
You said that the rib cage kind of looks like a trap. Maybe it's kind of like a saw trap where it just kind of springs closed on you, potentially locking you in there or maybe doing damage, something along those lines.
Yeah.
I think the thing that could go wrong is that you could fumble the heart in your attempt to pull it free.
Okay.
Are you willing to risk your mind or body?
Yes.
All right. Add a dark die. I think that the devil's bargain here is that your deity's eyes will fall upon one of the other hunters.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Oh, no.
You worship a kind and benevolent God, right?
Yeah.
A God full of love.
Yep. Okay. 6 light, 3 dark.
So describe to me how you get the heart out and avoid the closing of the rib cage once it's removed.
He puts his hands on the skeletal hands of the deity to put the same weight on the ribs that would be there. And then while he's holding that, he leaned forward and grabs it with his teeth.
Oh my God.
You are at 5 ruin right now, meaning that you are prone to the whims of this place. I think normally I would randomly roll as to who your god's eyes fall upon. I'm going to give you the option to choose. Or you can choose that I roll.
Well, I think I'm going to go with Talia, because she threatened me a little bit.
That makes sense. As Vero pulls the heart out of this dead god's chest with his teeth, the eyes of the corpse flare open and look at you, Talia. What are Maradi and Cassian doing in this moment?
I think I'm kind of just standing there awestruck, between... I'm imagining Talia's back a little bit from the group, and I'm just kind of looking back and forth between the two.
Okay, so I think Cassian is sort of in the middle of this room, blocking Maradi's view from this dead god.
Oh, so you're trying to make it so that Maradi does not necessarily see what's going on with the heart and the god?
Yeah, because I'm getting the spidey sense that Talia and Vero are both starting to go off the deep end, and I think the hope is that one of us, if not both of us, will make it out somewhat intact mentally.
All right, so I think give me a risk roll. You are turning your back to this dead god, trying to block whatever is going to come from it from getting to Maradi. So do you have a skill that would be useful here? You're over there shaking dice as if you know what to roll.
I know. I'm nervous. I have the skill soothing. So can my chill and normal vibes be enough in this scenario?
Absolutely not.
Damn it.
I don't think soothing helps with body blocking.
That's fair. I don't think I have something on.
Okay. I don't think you have a choice. You are absolutely risking your mind and body. You're putting yourself between a dead cosmic god that has madness and another human being.
Sure am.
Boy, what could go wrong?
Oh, dude.
Laser eyes.
I know.
Totally.
I get my rib cage ripped open.
Vero comes up behind you and Ghost, but does the ribcage thing to you. That
Yeah.
Oh.
Grabs my heart with his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Like
God.
all these hearts. You're told the maddening secret.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Maddening secret. That's...
That would be bad.
I think what could go wrong here is that you not only block whatever might happen, you take the brunt of it as well on a fail. A devil's bargain.
I'm probably going to take it. Make it good.
I think that the devil's bargain here is that all of the souls in that shattered room at the removal of the heart reassemble themselves and come in here, and you realize that it is the entirety of your lost flock.
Oof.
Yeah.
I will take that.
All right,
I
so
guess.
give me one dark and one light roll.
That's a 5 on the light and a 6 on the dark.
Nice.
Are you going to keep it?
I will take it.
All right, mark a ruin. As this dead god's eyes open, you feel the presence of it over your shoulder, but you can see that the light cascading from its eyes washes over Talia, but your shadow creates a shadow that Maradi is spared from that light that's washing out. Talia, as the god's eyes wash over you, you hear that secret that it sacrificed itself to hide. What is it?
I think that the truth washes over me, that these things from beyond were telling the simple truth that there is nothing after life, and that all of the worship that people give to these gods of this world just strengthen them and empower them, and there is no real reward after the fact.
And so it didn't let that knowledge spread because it would drive scores of people mad, but also possibly kill their fellow deities.
Yes, and I want to give this god here like the benefit of the doubt that like even knowing that truth himself, he doesn't want to disappoint people. Like he wants them to live with purpose and hope and love and all of those things. He didn't want that to get ripped away less than he didn't want to be depowered himself.
Sure, that because he was the god of hope, he had to keep that hope of something after all of this struggle alive.
Yeah.
All right, give me a ruin roll.
3.
You are okay.
Can I ask you a question here?
Yeah.
As this light washes over me, as Cassian has turned around, Maradi has been watching the display of Vero walking up and so on, or trying to, but with Cassian in the way. When they all do turn back to me and this light washes over me, what if it was Vero standing there? What I'm asking is, can I use my mirror ritual?
Oh, hell.
You absolutely can. So give me a risk roll. There is automatically a dark die because you're using your ritual. Do you have a skill that would give you a light die?
How about betrayal?
Yep. What could go wrong?
I think the easiest one is that they could just see me doing what I was doing, like any one of them, to like transform myself.
Yeah, or even that like you look like him at the beginning of the journey.
Oh, yeah,
So that
sure.
it's clear like which one is the present one.
Yeah, this was factory settings, and they're like, no, yeah.
Yeah, Devil's Bargain. I think that it is taxing. This would be a short-lived illusion.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. 6 on the light die.
Describe what this success looks like so that when Cassian and Maradi turn around, they see two Veros looking back at them.
I have, waited for that moment and started this, and then that truth washes over me, and it's like it doubles down this magic of like, oh, I have to do what I was planning to do, but for a completely different reason now. And as they whip around and Vero is holding this heart, I go wide-eyed and just start pointing and screaming, "That's Talia! She's trying to steal it for herself! It's all a lie! It's deceit! Get her!
What is happening?
She's betraying us! It's Talia in some sort of disguise!"
I'm going to go ahead and say that the one who's looking crazy, accusing the other, is the one that we probably shouldn't be listening to. Also, I have the heart. Also, ask us any question about this deity.
I don't worship a god in particular, so I don't know what question I would need to ask you in order for you to verify if either one of you is Vero.
I don't need to be asked anything about a god so pure of hearth and home and peace that it would deliver its own life to the people to keep them safe from these horrors.
It feels odd to avoid being asked a question.
I mean, what's really the goal with this heart other than just getting some coin out of it? Wouldn't we split the coin anyway because all 4 of us went down here?
I'll happily hand you the heart right now.
And I'm scared about holding a dead god's heart.
I would love to lunge and try to nab it as it's being handed off.
Boy, this sounds like a contest roll between the 3 of you, because it sounds like what's at stake is the possession of the heart, ultimately who it ends up with. So, do you have a skill? Let's go around the circle for each of these. Do you have a skill or equipment that would make this easier?
Strength.
Yep.
Surprise!
Sure.
I don't.
Perfect.
All I do is talk to people.
Yep. You take 1 light die for each ruin you currently have marked. I think everybody takes 1 dark die because this is inherently deadly or dangerous, because this is the heart of a god. And then lastly, you can take as many dark die as you're willing to risk. And as a reminder, every dark die that you roll a 1 on, you mark a point of ruin.
I'm going to stick to the 1 dark die.
Okay.
I'm going with 4 dark die, and I have 6 light.
Okay.
Oh.
How many dice do you have total, Kieran?
I have 6 total.
Okay.
5 light, 1 dark.
Okay. Joe?
Does the 1 dark negate whatever you roll to win this competition?
No.
It does not. So you can get the heart and then die?
You can succeed in whatever you're doing and then die.
Okay, got you. I will do 2 dark die and 6 light.
Okay. Boy, everybody roll. Let me ask you a question. Maradi, what are you doing?
I mean, I think she's just she has like the leaden foot. She's had this crying blood. I think she's kind of worn down, tired. She's just seeing all these people lunge at each other.
Yeah.
And she's staying out of the cuddle puddle.
Yeah. And I think in this brief moment, you see all of them as Vero.
Ah.
All right, everybody roll.
Do you want me to like read my numbers off to you for each die?
I don't.
Perfect.
How many 6s does everybody have? Let's start there.
3.
Also 3.
Oh.
0.
Okay, so Kieran, you are out of it. But let me ask you a question. How many 1s do you have on Dark Die?
My 1 dark die that I rolled is a 1.
Excellent. Mark a point of ruin.
I'm gone.
Oh.
Oh,
How many 5s do you each have?
1,
1.
How many 4s do you each have?
3.
None.
Oh! All right.
And I also have 2 1s on dark dice.
Oh, do you have any 1s on Dark Dice?
I do not.
Okay. Tass, what is it that is a success to you here in getting this? Not just getting it away. What is your goal?
I want to break it. I don't know that this is how it works, but I'm hoping that breaking it will release that knowledge. I want it to get out there.
The 3 of you struggle for the heart, and Cassian, you feel the frost from it burn your hands, and as you pull away, you can see that you leave parts of your fingers on it. Vero, you are unharmed by the energy roiling off of this, because it is a familiar god to you. Talia, as you wrench the heart away and claim it for your own, you feel its power bloom into your body. This cosmic cold floods your veins, instantly freezing in place all of your mortal decay. You know in this moment that you will never age, you'll never bleed. The wounds that you currently have that should have killed you heal, covered over with thin lines of blue ice. In this moment, you are immortal, but you also realize that the magic anchors you to this place, and that you're only immortal while you're here. If you were to leave this cathedral, this vault, as soon as the sun touched you, you would decay. The ice would melt. You would turn back, not just to flesh, but take on all of the aging years of this god that they have not passed through, because you are now the guardian of this vault. You shatter the heart over your knee, and frost washes out across the room. It roils up Cassian's body, and as it does, we see that it makes this thin film that creates almost a high papal hat reminiscent of your old position with your church. And you feel this weird pull moving you over to stand at the right hand of this throne as Talia steps backwards, putting a hand onto the throne, putting the other hand onto the chest of the dead god, and clattering it to the ground before taking up a seat on the throne. Vero and Maradi, the 2 halves of the heart, clatter to the ground. Inside, you can see it is still filled with magic, with power. It is still valuable. But in that wash of cold, you become aware that the gods, they can't do anything for you. They only accept worship because it gives them power. It's almost like they were created by the belief in them. And so you are fueled with this idea that the only value you're going to get out of life is what you can sell this heart for now. And I think we watch the 2 of you pick up the halves of this heart. Cassian turns to you both and gives a nod as if you're excused, as a crown of ice starts to form on Talia's brow. We see the 2 of you making your way out, undisturbed through the palace by the spirits and the priests who now have new leadership. And that is Trophy Dark.
Fuck.
Holy
shit, man.
Hey!
Fuck.
Oh my gosh, it always gets so scary when we get into PvP.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, what'd you guys think about that?
I was so scared. I love Eldritch Horror just in general.
Yes.
Yeah. I in anything we play, I love to backfill 98% of the time, whether it's a video game, a TTRPG, whatever, because I love a team dynamic.
Yeah.
But this is a good example of how much I enjoy being taken out of my comfort zone with the random rolls and here's your things and lean into this.
Sure.
Mhm.
And I love finding a thing that, I wouldn't necessarily have picked any of these off a list.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a well described ending there too, because like in my mind, it's like that I feel like she earned this. Like knowing what she knew, like what a cool mechanic, by the way, of like fill in these gaps. But like 2 seconds before it was transform, take this thing and run.
Yeah.
And then knowing what she knew, it's like, oh my God, I could literally like transcend to the right hand of this god, because what better gift to a god of thievery than stealing a god's intentions?
Yeah.
And like, oh, I was like vibrating. That was so exciting.
Yeah. I feel like if we were to ever like see this world again, that Talia has just become like, I imagine this is a world where gods ebb and flow and change, and like that she has just become the god of cold truth.
Oh, that's rad.
You know?
That is really
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, so I was going to start to talk about like all the treasures and stuff and what they did, but man, it don't matter. Those are all roads not taken.
Can I please know what the urn was? Pretty please.
Yeah, it would, if you gave it a fond childhood memory, it would have warmed you up and taken away one of your conditions.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, we just like
Ignored it.
power de-leveled ourselves.
Yeah.
We like
Yeah.
just took every hit we could.
Yeah, and that big warm hearth was a similar thing, a little more evil. It would have made you warm for the rest of the story. It would have taken away one of your conditions and given a condition randomly to one of the other people as you
Nice.
stole the heat from them.
Oh, that's
Oh.
cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
So yeah, that has been Trophy Dark, the Incursion, the Shivering Vault. Again, you can find all of that stuff at gauntletrpg.com. With that, man, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
The Crit Show is a Crit Show Studios production, edited and produced by Brandon Wentz with music by Jake Purley. You can find more information about us at thecritshowpodcast.com. To keep up to date with upcoming live shows, contests, and other special events, follow us at The Crit Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For even more weekly content, join us at patreon.com/thecritShow.